Hello, I wanted to talk about one of my favorite movie series. Well, it's the Marvel movies. I'm actually named after an Indian chief, Black Fox. So I just think it's so funny that I am like drawn to this storyline. Um, when I was younger, my dad got me a cartoon Black Panther movie. Black Panther fights like Nazis from space with Captain America, and I watched it all the time, and I was very excited for the Black Panther movies to come out, because I knew how much those movies meant to a lot of people in the like the Marvel community. So if anything, I have something prepared. I'll just talk about it because it's just what I'm obsessed with. I think Mbaku is the greatest hero of the movie. He knew technology was being created beyond control and that it was dangerous, so he stood up to the king of Wakanda in ritual combat. Then he saved T'Challa's life when he got uh, thrown off the waterfall. Then he even risked his own life and his fellow men to fight alongside him against Killmonger because he wasn't willing to let the world be destroyed by weapons of mass destruction, preferring the old ways and traditions of Wakanda, preservation and living off the land. When it comes to Chadwick Boseman or even T'Challa, I'll say people are inspired by his leadership. I am. And sometimes I'll watch Killmonger very specifically throughout the movie when I watch it because it's focusing on him and like that struggle that is there uh, helps me feel better about some of my own frustration. The way talking about something with a therapist will get it off my chest, but it might not fix it. T'Challa, to stand up for what is right over and over, left a legacy that even his family is inspired by, willing to leave their anger aside several times where they could have just been instead justifiably cruel. He inspires me to believe in something more when I watch these movies, even still in Wakanda Forever. Science fiction often ends up becoming science reality, and that's what makes it reporting the news. So much stuff is so high tech that even trying to see it in action, watch the movie, and actually understand what was going on took me a few re-watches. And most of the tech in the movie is applicable to most of the cutting edge technology we fight wars with today. And it impresses me so much to see it on the TV screen. Also, the obstinance of the Wakandans to really accept Killmonger as king, even though he had tradition on his side, based solely on his hatred, is a lot like what serving in the military can be like when somebody when you're implored to make judgment calls on unlawful orders and refuse, and it really makes them look so fierce in the face of a lot of pain and anger that's like barreling towards Wakanda very clearly. The fight scenes in Marvel movies are like my favorite. um, I like when the sound of the shield just like sinking into like something and then like woo. I think it's so cool. The movie doesn't have the vibranium shield in it, but M'Baku gets hit really hard in Wakanda Forever by Namor, and it has like that same sort of like oh my god, like a little hard to stomach but can't look away sort of. And then one of the lines in Black Panther, the Dora Milaje says, "I serve my country," in response to Killmonger becoming king, and Nakia being in love with T'Challa. She said, "No, I save my country," and it's really just so resilient, and it paid off too because her refusal to give up and just go along with what Killmonger wanted led her to T'Challa. So, and then Underwater City, the Talokan song on the track list is incredible with headphones. Like, I will never forget the first time I heard that song in theaters. Kukulkan is so cool. I actually thought he was Mercury when he entered the screen. He has those water grenades, which I heard from someone that there's real science behind why those would do so much damage. Like that water at the deepest part of the ocean is under insane amounts of pressure. So to use that force in a grenade would probably explode that hard. The fight scene between Shuri and Namor Kukulkan has to be one of the most gruesome knockdown fights, drag out fights, like in the entire Marvel series. And then at the end of Wakanda Forever, Shuri abdicates to M'Baku because he was such a fierce warrior and so loyal to Wakanda. But yeah, this is just what I think about 1 in the morning.